Hi everyone, Harrison here from LED Torch Shop, here with another Manker small searchlight, I probably would say. It's called the U22 III from Manker. Now, it's pretty short, runs on a single 21700, so quite a high capacity battery, about 4000 milliamps it comes with, fully rechargeable. Now, it's a maximum of 1500 lumens. It probably doesn't sound like a lot, rated around 1000 meters. But it's using what Manker's calling it a PMMA TIR lens. So it's kind of tiered down this TIR lens right into the middle. So really different looking sort of lens or reflector on there. But it's able to really focus that light in, give you a really high candela in the middle and be able to shoot that light out a really far distance. So it actually works really well. Sort of had it in a bunch of trees with a little clearing, and yeah, it just shot through everything and gives you a really nice beam pattern. A few other little specs about the torch. It's running about 11 centimeters, 12 centimeters long, 1000 meters, 1500 lumens max output. Got that TIR lens. It's running off an OSRAM chip, which is a KW CSLPM1.TG LED. Hope I got that right. I really like those OSRAM chips. They seem to be super throwy, and they don't need to be bright to be throwy, especially with that TIR lens integrated with that OSRAM chip. Fully rechargeable with USB-C to just normal USB, just with a little toggle there. It's IPX8 rated for waterproof rating, impact resistant to 1 meter. And then you get your Manker warranty on top of that. So yeah, it's all pretty standard stuff. Comes with a holster, so a full holster for this one, which Manker actually seem to be doing across the board, which is nice. I mean, I'm not a massive fan with ones that have got a hole in the bottom, sort of feels like you might lose the torch, but yeah, full holster for that thing, so you can chuck it in your bag, put it in your house, wherever you're not going to worry about it, put it on your belt. Easy to put on and off your belt with the Velcro there too. But getting into sort of outputs and run times. Now, it can run on a 21700 that you might have lying around, but this run times are sort of done on this one, the 4000 milliamp. So you get your moonlight mode, 0.1 lumens, not super usable for anything. Low mode, 110 lumens, 20 hours runtime. Middle mode, so medium mode, you got your 350 lumens. That's going to run you about 5-6 hours, and it's rated around that 500 meters as well on that middle mode. High mode is 750 lumens for 2.5 hours, and that's going to be around 620 meters distance wise. Then you've got your turbo, which is your full 1500 lumens for about 2.5 hours at that 1000 meters. Usable though, I'd probably say around that 500-600 meter mark. Probably comes into its own around 400 to 500 meters. Really good light at that distance. It probably will carry out to 1000 meters like they're saying, but probably in that like anti-rating, that lux, 1 lux out there. And then you got your strobe at 1500 lumens. No rear tail switch, so it's just all the front switch. Super compact, as you can see. That's full grip there. Is pretty much the whole torch. But that TIR lens is really nice to look at. It's not super cool wide or anything like that. So out at distance, it does render colors quite nicely. Not a lot of spill. Very tight in the middle, and that's probably around the mid mode. Holding down on the button gets you to a higher mode, and then it'll drop back down. So that's your low mode. As you can see, that low mode is pretty tight in there. So at distance, it's rated around that 200-300 meter mark. At your 100 meter mark, the low mode's actually pretty fine, depending on what you want to see. If you're sort of searching for wildlife and things like that, yeah, very usable light. Then you go up to your sort of high mode, and yeah, it pushes out quite a lot further distance, and you're able to see into sort of that tree line, and it does penetrate through some thicker shrub as well. And then a single touch to off. But when you got it on, put it on low mode, quick double tap gets you to turbo, double tap again gets you to off. and then a single tap for to get the torch off. If you want it on that sort of low eco mode, it's just a quick hold. It's on right now, as you can probably not see because it's such a low output. But I mean, at night you'd probably be able to see something right in front of you, and then a quick tap off. But yeah, Manker are making some great products. I mean, sort of the first ones I've seen with this sort of semi like TIR lens, or a tiered TIR lens. I'm used to seeing that whole reflector being a TIR lens, but it seems to do the job. Works really well, especially on those mid to high modes. Yeah, it really punches through that tree line and really concentrates that middle hot spot and gets a really high candela in there. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they've sort of got else coming out in the pipeline. If you want to see this product though, we'll drop a link in the description below. So go check it out. You can get to the whole Manker range through there as well. So yeah, like I said, they do have some other big throwers or some high output torches as well. But let us know what you think of the TIR lens, or whether you're a fan of it or rather an open reflector for distance lights. I'm actually really liking the TIR lens. Seems to get a nice candela, but gives you a little bit of peripheral light as well. But yeah, so link in the description. We've got new content coming out every week, so hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Really helps us out, and yeah, it keeps you up to date with what's coming out. But thanks for watching this one, and we'll catch you on the next one.